Oh, he's fixing his hair. I think we just went live. Let's see. I don't know why my computer's doing that. I've got something of what I can't see what this thing says. What's your password? I don't want your password. Why is it saying that? Count for everything you do with Apple. Don't sell me something right now. I'm trying to do a concert. Hello, anyone who's out there. Things keep appearing on my screen. Boy. I gotta turn that down so I don't hear that. Bubba down. Well, okay, we got to look at this. Something's happening. Microsoft is trying to tell me something. I'm going to push close. Update your Apple. No, I don't want to update anything now. I got to do a concert. Go away. I can't tell it not now. Well, sorry everybody. How do you do this? The computer's a little too far away from me. Hello? Hi. I'm just trying to start the concert and there's something wrong with my computer. I can't fix it. So anybody, just be patient for a second. I'm trying to start the concert and I can't get my computer to cooperate. Keep showing me things on the screen. Yes, you just said that on national television. Oh well, hello everybody. It keeps bringing on this thing that I cannot get rid of. All right, maybe I just got rid of it. YouTube. Oh my gosh, I have to get closer to the screen to see what it says. May you on your channel. Oh my gosh. Well, everybody, hold on one second. It's going to be hard to do this if things keep appearing on my screen. And my glasses are over here. Thanks for your patience. Okay, let's see. What does this say? Now live on your channel. Well, I know that. Get out of here. Now live on your channel, Carnival, Mardi Gras. Why is that showing? I've never seen that come up before. All right. Hello. Hi, Wayne. Thank you very much for writing that. I just am mystified what's going on here. Big windows keep opening up on my computer. Microsoft trying to sell me something. And I couldn't see what it was. Oh, it's an update or something. I don't need to do that right now. We want to play a concert. So... tuned up again. I'm not. That's a little better. All right. Well, here it is, one day late for Carnival in Brazil and Mardi Gras. And I guess you probably heard on the news that these things are not live big parades and celebrations, but virtual this year, so we'll be virtual too. Whoa. Oh, we didn't warm up here. I gotta. Okay. I think that sounds pretty good. Okay, you can let me know. Welcome, everybody. A little samba music here. I'm going to adjust the microphone that's above my head right there. Okay. Well, we have this life ever rising up. We can drink of a peace from the ever-flowing cup. We have vision when we trust our hearts, surrender to the dance and let the magic start. We have spirit to live well and long, bonds of humanity rooted deep and strong. Sorrow and anger fade and love will win when we open up and let the magic in. We have powers, we have feelings, we have learning, we have healing, we have imagination, and we have art. Surrender to the dance and let the magic start. For we have love, the great mystery that surrounds our fears and sets us free. For only love can mend the wounded heart, if only we will let the magic start. Nosotros todos a força do querer, basta começar, a paz renascerá. Então seremos sim imensa multidão, na magia dessa arte de viver. We have love, the great mystery that surrounds our fears and sets us free. For only love can mend the wounded heart, if only we will let the magic start. Nosotros todos a força do querer, basta começar, a paz renascerá. Então seremos sim imensa multidão, na magia dessa arte de viver. Nosotros todos a força do querer, basta começar, a paz renascerá. Então seremos sim imensa multidão, na magia dessa arte de viver. La 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 Well, welcome everybody. Thanks for coming tonight and celebrating a little bit late. We're already into Lent, but Fat Tuesday, Mardi Gras. And if you missed the big feast before being self-deprivational, well, go ahead. One more day. What can we say about that? It's Carnival in Brazil, and I've always loved this Brazilian music. Well, always, I don't know. As a kid, I've said this too many times before. In the middle of, before the Beatles and stuff. I'm so old in the middle of the Everly Brothers and Elvis and whatever, all of a sudden there's this music. This samba affected by jazz that they called the new beat, bossa nova, just took over the airwaves. Was the movie Black Orpheus that really brought this up in the first place. The movie was, I think, in something like 1958 in Brazil, but maybe I may have the dates wrong. But somewhere around 1960, it comes to America. So it's this black cast doing the story of Orpheus, who, in the Greek mythology, he plays the harp to bring the sun, but in Brazil, of course, it's a guitar. And I finally saw the movie just a few years ago, but all these songs came out of that movie. That. How's this go? Like that. I wasn't going to play this. Well, like that. Okay, well, what is that called? And there's also the song, the Morning of the Carnival. That's a beautiful song too, which I wasn't planning to play. Why did I get into that? This is a song of mine. So thank you for coming, and thank you for looking right down there. PayPal me, Jimm Scott Music, and Venmo perhaps, or visit my website, and there's a donations and custom payments button. We'd love for you to support this music. We much appreciate your supporting this music. And I don't remember sometimes, and I probably am not comfortable making constant commercials in the middle of my set, but obviously we're doing this because I'm not getting to play live concerts, and I've got books and CDs and things that I'd love for you to see, and hope that could enrich your life some. That's why I do it. And there's other news that I'd like to tell you about what I'm doing these days. I've invested in making a new website and creating a Patreon page and other stuff. So I'll talk about, that's too much talk. We'll play a song. So my latest album is actually this title, Heart, yikes, Heart in Another Land. Meaning, why does this white guy, North American guy, play all this Latin music? Well, because I love this nylon string guitar, which is, I'm playing. I just realized my fingers are a little below the screen tonight. But I play this with my fingers pretty much. I do use a flat pick sometimes, and an electric guitar. In fact, there's an electric guitar right over here. I'm not going to play it tonight. Why did I bring that up? But I come from, classical guitar background, and for years it was totally different worlds. I played the electric guitar in rock bands or jazz things in the army band, jazz ambassadors, or in bars and all that for some years. But it wasn't that soon, or it was a long time before I actually brought the classical guitar to a gig, to a cocktail gig, and right near the Capitol in Washington, D.C., where I used to live in D.C. After I was in the Army band, and I brought the classical guitar, and with this incredible $2,000, I don't know how much they cost, Neumann microphone, sat in front of the grand piano. So some people thought I was playing the piano, and sang, for cocktail hour every afternoon for congressmen and stuff like that. And I would occasionally play one of my songs. And I remember my song, A Song for the Earth, a congressman from Maryland actually came up and said, "Wow, we need that." Wow, okay. And then playing with the Paul Winter Consort after that, I kind of got rescued from bars and don't do that now. Well, certainly I play in places where they do serve alcohol, even at a church sometimes, at a concert. But I'm trying to have my music not be based on the sale of alcohol, to try to sing about consciousness while all around you, others are losing theirs, So, okay, enough. So here's the song that ended up being the title song of this album, Heart in Another Land. On these eyes, the beauty of the world is hardly wasted. Though there's richness to be honored, the nectar goes untasted. Yet life with wonder at its core still calls to kindred spirit, brazen and audacious, so that anyone can hear it in a language hard to understand, for the heart in another land. There are castle walls and briars deep, of obstacles beware. Rivers wild and mountains steep, they'll find no danger there. And while it might embellish, you may waste no time mistaking this heart of many worried hearts for one that's breaking. Oh, there are dreams so grand for the heart in another land. I will greet the ambassador from a most inviting place, extending warmth and welcome from the state of her own grace. I'll know familiar warmth in the voice and in the hand, reaching out to share this love from another land, and love will take command for the heart from another land. I forgot what I was going to do next. Thank you for coming. Anybody out there? You know, I love it if you put a comment in and I can see who's there. I wonder who. You know, I get maybe a dozen comments or maybe as many as 20 sometimes. But there's 100 people, and I don't know who you all are. And now I'm broadcasting on both my professional Facebook page, and I'm also putting it on the personal page, where I had to choose before, but now I get to broadcast on 3 channels. So I also am broadcasting on YouTube. So there's a few people in each of these places, as if it's like in the balcony and the mezzanine and the whatever. So I'm so glad that you come to see these concerts. If you can support it with something, PayPal, Venmo, I much appreciate that. And on the website, donations, all of that, we much appreciate that. Well, so it's Carnival in Brazil, but it's Mardi Gras down in New Orleans and other places. I'm going to do this little thing. You probably can't see me doing it, but I'm going to take a piece of paper here. I'm taking a piece of paper and I'm going to thread it through the strings of the guitar. It's a little trick I learned. I saw Ralph Towner do this. He was the guitarist in the Winter Consort before me, you know, if anybody knows, with the amazing group Oregon. And since I lived in Oregon after the Winter Consort, even further confusion. People think I had something to do with that. I've not been in the group Oregon, no. Okay, we're threading this piece of paper through here. I'll explain. Come on. Yeah. And I'm going to put I'm going to use this little thing. Hey now, Aiko ane, Giacomo Fino Finane, Giacomo Finane. Look at my king all dressed in red, Aiko ane. I bet you $5 he'll kill you dead, Giacomo Finane. Hey now, Finane, Giacomo Fino Finane, Giacomo Finane. My flag boy and your flag boy sitting by the fire. My flag boy to your flag boy, gonna set your flag on fire. Hey now, Giacomo Finane, Giacomo Finane, Giacomo Finane. File gumbo, 'cause tonight I'm gonna see my Jeremio. Big guitar, fill fruit jar, and be gay-o. Son of a gun, we're gonna have big fun on the bayou. Goodbye, Joe, gotta go, me oh my oh. Gotta go pull the pierogi down on the bayou. My Yvonne, sweetest one, me oh my oh. Son of a gun, we're gonna have big fun on the bayou. Jambalaya, crawfish pie, filet gumbo. 'Cause tonight I'm gonna see my Jeremio. Pick guitar, fill fruit jar, and be gay-o. Son of a gun, we're gonna have big fun on the bayou. Jambalaya, crawfish pie, filet gumbo. 'Cause tonight I'm gonna see my Jeremio. Pick guitar, fill fruit jar, and be gay-o. Son of a gun, gonna have big fun on the bayou. So my guitar, the guitar is not just all distorting for everybody. I got this piece of paper in there to turn it into a kazoo. So, and I got a capo on here on the 4th fret. So, okay, that's how we did that. In Brazil, I've gotten to love Brazil, and I love Brazil football too, and, soccer. And when they won the World Cup, was celebrating with them. But boy, there's troubles in Brazil, and they got a crazy president who's selling off the lungs of the world and polluting, destroying the forests that the whole world needs. The Amazon, what's so-called the Amazon rainforest, but it's much bigger, really big. The Amazon is really big. And I haven't really. I was wondering what would I play or what would I sing to talk about that. I have a bunch of songs about trees and forest and all that kind of stuff. But I pulled out this song. This is a song I wrote a long time ago, 40 years ago, in 1980. That's 41 years, isn't it? An enchanted isle we live upon, surrounded by the wild and churning sea. Alas, my life has come undone. Here tell my tale, how it happened to me. Here tell my tale, how it happened to me. Gentle spirits, grant me favors three, and I shall serve you faithfully. The fire first, and water for my thirst, and for my refuge a tall shade tree, and for my refuge a tall shade tree. If we these wishes grant to you, in return you must to them be true. You must beware, wild things need your care, lest in neglect they be gone from you. Lest in neglect they be gone from you. Care for your fire respectfully, for you must protect your fine tall tree. Be good to its roots, for it bears such fruit, and last preserve the water's purity. Last preserve the water's purity. In feast and drink little thought we gave to the future for which we must save, while our refuse fell in the water well, now foul and stagnant in its grave, now foul and stagnant in its grave. Little food and water have we still, but nature's bounty knows no ill. We will find a way, so for today let us live as freely as we will. Let us live as freely as we will. Then came a storm up from the west, with Arctic winds howling hungrily. Branches I did break, a warm fire to make, consumed by the flames ungratefully. Consumed by the flames ungratefully. The blaze did roar, the flames grew higher, consuming all with rage and ire. Every last limb burned, a sad lesson I learned, as the steam rose above the extinguished fire. As the steam rose above the extinguished fire. fruit will my tall tree bear, with no branches reaching to the air. The well is dry, parched with thirst am I. Nature's justice seems oh so unfair. Nature's justice seems oh so unfair. Thus fair warning to you I make, to save you from the same mistake. Though the seeds be sown, they are not your own, and nature's trust you must not break, and nature's trust you must not break. Though the seeds be sown, they are never your own, and nature's trust in you you must never break. Nature's trust in you you must never break. An allegorical tale. I guess you call that a strophic song of many short verses telling a story. So it's the Three Wishes story, not to paraphrase what I just sang, but I will. It says, you bargain with the spirits for 3 wishes, and then the spirits say, well, I'll honor you if you give me these 3 things, and they say, well, don't worry about us. Take care of your 3 wishes. And so, it could be, I bargained with the spirits, and I got 3 wishes, and I got them. That's a very short song. But so, something has to go wrong, right? So our hero, is it he or she? I was a male singing it. He says, give me fire and water for my thirst, and a tree for fruit and for shade and shelter and all the things that a tree will do. So nature in this tree. And so then things have to go wrong. And then he says in the end, nature's justice seems oh so unfair. And then the moderator, or who is it, commenting after that says, I guess it's the same person saying, a warning to you I make to save you from the same mistake. Those the seeds you've sown, they are not your own. And nature's trust in you must never break. I've left that song behind, kind of. There are several songs I've written that are kind of in a Celtic mode that I sometimes don't sing. Well, sometimes. They seem like they fit in something, and as I go in whatever direction I go in, and lately it's been in a little more of a jazz direction, and all. I'm having fun playing the things that I play, but over my what do you want to call this? My creative time. I've gone in a lot of different directions. Don't know what excuse I have for that. We just have to follow that. So we were singing about, we're talking about the Brazilian rainforest, or the other rainforests. What other rainforests? All the rainforests. I lived in the rainforest in Eugene, Oregon for a lot of years. In the Northwest, we've got the temperate rainforest, but the tropical rainforests, Central America to Brazil, really keep the world going, and the rainforests in Africa. And we have done, it's the heart of the earth, pumping the water cycle. And we've done heart surgery on the earth in my lifetime that is just staggering to consider. But, you know, we've been doing it for a long time. The Scottish forests were cut down some time ago, and, you know, that's why they have so many sheep now. The Sahara forest, look that up back in history. So we got to stop this. We are the earth, we speak for creation. We cannot stand by and watch its devastation. And we will not be bought, we will not be deceived. We are one, we are strong, we are the earth. We are one, we are strong, we are the earth. I see this as a little sing-along. If you won't bother the neighbors, sing along with this. When we get to, I put in a different thing at the first two lines every verse, but then you get to sing. Oh, we will not be bought. Try that. We will not be bought. We will not be deceived. Try that. We will not be deceived. We are one. We are strong. We are the earth. Sing it again and end on do. We are one. We are strong. We are the earth. That's the way it goes. We are the earth of forest, soil, and ocean. We will stand in our defense and devotion. We will not be bought, and we will not be bought. We will not be deceived. We are one, we are strong, we are the earth. We are one, we are strong, we are the earth. We are the earth of threatened sky and waters. What legacy do we leave to our sons and daughters? And we will not be bought, not be deceived. We will not be deceived. We are one, we are strong, we are the earth. We are one, we are strong, we are the earth. We are the earth, and we shall speak as one. Will not surrender great glaciers to the sun. We will not be bought, and we will not be bought. We will not be deceived. We are one, we are strong, we are the earth. We are one, we are strong, we are the earth. We are the earth, wounded but unbroken. We will rise when to power truth is spoken. We will not be bought, and we will not be bought. We will not be deceived. We are one, we are strong, we are the earth. We are one, we are strong, we are the earth. We are the earth, diverse and yet united. We will keep on until the wrongs are righted. We will not be bought, and we will not be bought. We will not be deceived. We are one, we are strong, we are the earth. We are one, we are strong, we are the earth. We are more than just dwellers on this earth. We are the earth. I forgot what I'm going to do next. I have a bunch of unobtrusive pages here. What time is it? how much time you got? Write me if you want to just write a little comment and say hello. I love to see those afterwards. And if you would go to PayPal me, Jimm Scott Music or Venmo, whatever, one of those two, or on my website as well, jimmscottmusic.com. I'd love for you to go there and see what we're doing there. We've got a whole new rewired website as of just a few weeks ago. And a lot of my choral music is there. My books, the Earth and Spirit Songbook also, that I'm proud of making. I just looked at, we have to fix this. I looked on Amazon. Not that I sell very many on Amazon, but maybe I would if I would promote a little bit more. It says, this is not available anymore. Boy, we got to fix that. But you can get the Earth and Spirit Songbook from me. And we're working on a sequel book as well. I would invite you to look at our Patreon page. So these things, facebook.com, Jimm Scott Music, youtube.com/Jimm Scott Music, and patreon.com/Jimm Scott Music. You can see what we got there. We're going to be putting a lot more stuff there. And another thing I wanted to tell everybody is I've been putting together a bunch of guitar lessons and guitar videos. I have a particular guitar approach, and in fact a published book about Hal Leonard published these tall, narrow books that can fit in your guitar case. I think that's why they designed it. It's called All Scales in All Positions, which is about the most boring title I think you could put to it. And Muriel Anderson, wonderful guitarist, I'm proud to say, is a friend of mine. We put this book together 20 years ago, and I'm going to have her soon on one of these concerts. So I'm going to have more guests coming. And if you got any ideas or suggestions, I love suggestions. So, let me know what we might do. I make up a theme for each week, and I have been not so good at planning ahead. Usually it's a week ahead or 2 weeks ahead or something. We've planned out a bunch of them ahead of time now, and they are not there yet. Tomorrow, they're going to be on my website. I'll put them on the Facebook page, the ones that are coming up. Next week is Polar Bear Day, so it's going to be an Earth celebration. And Women's Day comes soon after that. And I'm hoping Nancy Rumble, my partner from a long time ago, with the Winter Consort, and we had the group Radiance, and my album that's called Instruments of Peace has Nancy playing oboe, English horn, and ocarina and other things. Chen, Chinese Cheng. Onward, we'll be doing those things. My guitar approach is my particular thing, and I know there's thousands of people out there making guitar videos. Here, let me show you all the latest rock stuff. Mine goes to acoustic guitar and my fingerstyle stuff, but really it's about universal guitar playing, and I'm even going to put some beginner stuff as well. But look for that next week. I hope to tell you that it's online. So there's the news. And I'm blessed to have lots of friends that have seen me through thin and thick. But when it was time for company, it was always the guitar I'd pick. Some tell jokes to entertain folks and learn a parlor trick. Some would juggle while others would struggle, but it was always the guitar I'd pick. Well, it's the guitar I pick, it's the guitar I pick. Some juggle, some struggle, it's the guitar I pick. Well, a pretty woman heard my guitar and me and told me I could kiss her, but then she said, it's that guitar or me. Well, I'm sure gonna miss her. Well, I exercise and philosophize so I live well and not get sick. Try not to agonize, just harmonize. It's the guitar I pick. Well, it's the guitar I pick. It's the guitar I pick. Don't agonize, just harmonize. It's the guitar I pick. Many concerts I got busy giving and developing my shtick, while others suffered at making a living. It was the guitar I'd always pick. I had 3-piece suits and business pursuits, but the interests don't seem to stick. Monetary wealth don't give a hoot. It's the guitar I pick. Well, it's the guitar I pick. It's the guitar I pick. Pursuits, no hoot. It's the guitar I pick. Well, some people get old and the nights get cold and their bodies don't move too quick. So if I need to take up a hobby, it'll be the guitar I pick. Some are happy with life and some are sad, but I hesitate to predict. When times get bad, I figure I'll be glad. It's the guitar I pick. Well, it's the guitar I pick. It's the guitar I pick. Times bad, I'm glad. It's the guitar I pick. The guitar I pick. It's the guitar I pick. It's the guitar I pick. Anybody hurt? So if we're not running out of time, I'm going to sing you this song too. I tune the bottom string down a step. Oh my gosh, this is an old song of mine too that I wrote somewhere in the mid-'80s. I think it says on, I got a little piece of music right here. It says 1985, but it might have been before that. I was playing way up in the northeast of Maine, in Machias, Maine, driving home after that I wrote this song. I had gone to some kind of a thing, some spiritual thing, where it was, you know, they said things like, let go and let God, you know, like, just get out of the way and let these things happen. And that's it, you know, we either come from love or fear, and that fear gets in the way. We hide it with anger. I heard a wonderful thing. I listen to NPR all the time, and I heard, what is that called? Hidden Brain. I love that. What a program, Shakar Vedantam. And heard this thing. Solution aversion. I love this. You don't like the answer? Deny the problem. You know, climate denial, Holocaust denial, whatever, problem denial, you know, president denial. We don't have a problem. So we're not even discussing it. Boy, think about that one. Solution aversion. We don't want a solution. We'd rather be angry. Okay, I'm going to stop that right now. Pardon me, what is this? Okay. I would just as soon let some days go by without worrying about things I haven't done. And I would just as soon let some time go by without worrying about battles never won. And I would just as soon let a woman or a man live in peace on the land. And before we would judge the way they live their lives, we'd be prepared to lend a hand. Chorus, there's a way and there's an ease to the life we lead. There's a dream of peace not so far away. There's a force and there's a flow to the life we lead. If we will just release and let it be that way. I would just as soon let all wounds heal in time without worrying about who deserves the blame. And I would just as soon there'd be no heroes in wars. Though you win, you lose, it all turns out the same. I would prefer we'd find a compromise so nobody dies in a senseless fight over how to divide the earth or seas or skies. There's a way and there's an ease to the life we lead. There's a dream of peace not so far away. There's a force and there's a flow to the life we lead. If we will just release and let it be that way. I would just as soon passing fashions delight without binding us to all in life that's vain. And I would just as soon that passions be of love and not dominance and war for selfish gain. It would be enough for me, the fleeting beauty of the wild, that I might be beguiled without boundaries, without lies, that I could see with the eyes and the wisdom of a child. There's a way and there's an ease to the life we lead. There's a dream of peace not so far away. There's a force and there's a flow to the life we lead. If we will just release and let it be that way. One more time. There's a way and there's an ease to the life we lead. Dream of peace. There's a dream of peace not so far away. There's a force and there's a flow to the life we lead. If we will just release and let it be that way. Well, thank you for your PayPal.me or your Venmo or your donations on the website that keep us going. Lovely to sing for you all again tonight, and as we go into a little self-denial and Lent and all, go ahead, get one more feast if you want. I'll give you permission. A little Fat Wednesday while we got a little left. And for Carnival and all, that's pretty much online. This is a little Brazilian style thing too, I guess. And may your life be as a song, resounding with the dawn, to sing awake the light, then softly serenade the stars, ever dancing circles in the night. May fears be turned with keen insight to wisdom for what's just and right. Where sorrow grows, compassion strong, and pains will pass before too long. May the bounds of our diversity serve a richer harmony. May courage hold your heart so true to smile on love when it smiles on you. And may your life be as a song, resounding with the dawn, to sing awake the light, then softly serenade the stars, ever dancing circles in the night. I don't know why I didn't sing it before. My wish for you, as now we part, is for greater peace to fill your heart with dreams as vast as starry space. So hurt and anger know no place. May truth be shared and wounds be healed, and joy for living be revealed. Through every fate and circumstance, may hope lead weary steps to dance. And may your life be as a song, resounding with the dawn, to sing awake the light, then softly serenade the stars, ever dancing circles in the night. Be as a song, resounding with the dawn, to sing awake the light, then softly serenade the stars, ever dancing circles in the night, ever dancing circles in the night, ever dancing circles in the night. Thank you for coming. We love you all. Love each other. Be well. Sign my mailing list. Thank you for friending me, or in fact becoming a follower on. I want to mention one more thing. If you would not follow, what is it called? I think subscribe on YouTube. If I have a few more people on YouTube, I can have what's called the official professional page on YouTube, and I can be paid for the ads that run. So thank you for all your support out there, everybody, and we love you. Be well and have a good night.